Sorry, what was the question?
I guess the question is, how do you observe another going through that, like a child?
Yeah. Well,
and that's painful for this
right.
organism, seeing a child go through that, knowing it's the subconscious ego.
Right. See, the problem with children is that they don't have much coping skills. They don't have this awareness of this type of things to begin to ask the right question and so on. So it is the parents' duty to protect them from anxiety and negative emotions, and to counsel them from the beginning, and to give them tools to deal with their anxieties and their frustrations as soon as possible. It's not only protecting them, creating a safe environment for them to grow, because they will encounter frustration and anxiety anyway, perhaps at school, where you cannot control the environment completely. You can control it to some extent. Today, I would not send a child to a school. I would raise it at home, possibly, right? But you don't have complete control, over the child's mind. So what do? You give them tools also. You teach them how to, and people may say, well, they cannot learn. No, I was doing child therapy for a long time, and I tell you, they can learn. They learn cognitive psychology in pre-adolescence and even earlier. They learn to be aware of their thoughts, and they learn to talk back to their thoughts. But we need to teach them, right? If at home the parents don't have any clue about feelings or thoughts, and they're constantly talking about what is going on in the external world, and they have no insight into their thoughts and feelings, that will never be discussed at home. They will never have a conversation on the table, having dinner, for example, about what are you feeling? What have you been feeling today? Or what have you been thinking today? And how these two things are connected, right? So the children will grow in an environment that is with parents that are already ignorant of their inner world, and they will also grow ignorant of their inner world. And I remember that I was totally clueless about my thoughts and feelings until I turned something like 23, 24 years old, because in my family, nobody was talking about their thoughts or feelings. They was just talking about external situations. And this is the norm, or was the norm at that time. Today there is a little bit more awareness, but that was the norm. I remember one family around us that they used to talk about their feelings because she was a therapist. The mother was a therapist. And then they were talking on the table, they were talking about the feelings of the childs in the family. And the parents were also sharing their feelings. So we grew up in such darkness. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing level of darkness of our internal world. Yes, Ginger.